What's going on YouTube? My name's Professor Oaksade. I want to welcome you to the first of our Pokemon TCG Tuesday gameplay videos. We're going to be going through a bit of deck building today. We're going to be looking at building a Mega Sceptile Lurantis deck. The idea behind this being that we will use Mega Sceptile's Jagged Saber attack to try and charge up Lurantis quickly, whilst also restoring any damage done. Putting us back to full health. We'll also be using the Evolution Starmie to pull energies back out of the graveyard, so we'll effectively have free retreat. Anyway, let's jump into the deck building and we'll see what's going on. So, starting it off, I will go for... where is it? Here we go. So I have a template. So... my template deck list should be down below the description, as well as the final deck list. But this is a basic example of what I will start with for a deck, just in general, not necessarily the deck that we're playing. And from this, I will try and expand outwards and see what works for the deck that I'm going to be playing. So. We'll start it off with Pokemon. Obviously, as I said, it's going to be a Mega Sceptile deck, so we'll drop in 2, 3 of each of those, and we'll be following that up with probably a 2-2 line of Fomantis and Lurantis. To support them, as I mentioned, we want Staryu. We'll be running this Staryu as it's, well, the only one that I really have. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. There is one that from Breakthrough, maybe, or Breakpoint, and it does have free retreat. The only problem is it only has 40 health, so the 60 HP is slightly better, and the fact that we're not worried about paying a retreat cost to get it out due to our energy recovery. I'm going to be playing this Staryu, and then we're going to be evolving that into the Evolution Starmie. So for those of you that haven't seen it, Evolution Starmie has the ability Space Beacon. So once during your turn, per Starmie that you have on your bench, actually, you can discard a card from your hand and pull 2 energy cards out of the discard into your hand. It can be anything, so it can be just another energy, so you're effectively doubling the energy that you have in your hand. We're going to be using that to pull any energies that we use for retreat or use our Ultra Balls or whatever. We'll be using that to pull them back out of the discard pile. So as I mentioned, the main focus of this deck will be around Mega Sceptile here. Jagged Saber, you may attach up to 2 grass energy cards in any way you like to your benched Pokemon, and if you do, you heal all damage on that Pokemon. Only does 100 damage, can be a bit difficult to work with it only doing 100 damage, but the fact that something needs to hit for the full 220 in a single turn to be able to knock it out means that it actually is very difficult to knock out for a lot of the current meta decks. It also has very low energy cost for its attack, so it's good against stuff like Mega Mewtwo, where you're not actually going to be charging up that much. They're going to have to rely on their own way of charging themselves up. 2 retreat cost, like I said, that doesn't matter too much, as we'll be pulling it back out the graveyard. In fact, it's actually quite good to be putting 2 energy into the graveyard so that we can actually pull 2 out, and we can actually use Jagged Saber to its full extent. Another interesting thing about Mega Sceptile is Theta Stop, so prevent all effects of your opponent's abilities done to this Pokemon. One of the best things about playing this deck is when you come across a Greninja Break deck and they start trying to throw giant water shurikens your way, hitting them again and again at the Mega Sceptile and wondering why they're not doing any damage. And it's because of Theta Stop, and so it's effectively a very good Greninja Break counter. However, Greninja Break is actually seeing a lot less play at the minute. It seems to be struggling with the current meta, so maybe that's not so relevant. Following up, we will be playing Lurantis as our GX card. Flower Supply, attach 2 energy cards from discard pile to your Pokemon in any way you like. So it's like a smaller version of Jagged Saber. So this deck is all about energy recycling, getting something out and pulling energy back out to charge it up. But what we're really interested in is Chloroscythe GX. So we do 50 damage times the number of grass energy that we attach to it. So say they have something big and bulky out, we can charge it up using either another Lurantis GX, or we can use the Mega Sceptile, get it up, get it big, get it bulky, get it out there and smash it down with the Chloroscythe GX. Again, the 2 retreat cost doesn't matter too much, as we're going to be pulling energy back out of the graveyard. So we've got our single Shaman EX. Not sure whether this will be necessary or not. We're going to find out. As I said, I'm building this deck now with you, so yeah. So we're not actually going to be interested in using any DCEs, so we're going to get rid of those. We're going to add in some more grass energy. Let's take that one out. Let's just add 2 more of those in. We'll have 10 energy total. In terms of our trainers, Super Rod may be useful. Switch, we don't need. Parallel City we'll be taking out. I only have that in there so that I know to put 4 stadiums in. We're going to be putting Forest Giant Plants in. We'll be running probably... I'm going to start with 4 copies. We don't have any way to actually get poisoning onto the opposition Pokemon at the minute. I'm not running any Ariados or anything like that, so maybe I'll put that in when we start editing the deck. And if I do that, I'll probably take out maybe 1 or 2 Forest Giant Plants to get in a Shrine of Memories. What else do we not need? We'll keep the Lily. 2 Lysanders is always important. I only ever run 3 Ns. I feel like N has a lot of value at the start and if you're behind, but when you're ahead and you really need that draw to get that last card, to get that last knockout, and you get an N rather than a Sycamore or a Lily or even a Kukui, then you can really screw yourself over. It's good for being able to get stuff that's in your hand that you don't want to discard via those cards back into your deck, but I run 3. I run a 3-4 line of N Sycamore, so Olympia, we won't be needing that. Pokemon Center Lady, I think I am going to keep 1 copy of it in, simply because of the fact that it may come in useful if we face up against any status decks, as I don't want paralysis and sleep ruining the healing cycle. Well, actually, I guess it'd just be paralysis. So we'll see. Might take it out. 1 Kukui, that's fine. 2-2 line, 2-2 Sycamores, that's good. We're going to be taking out our Fighting Fury belts and instead replacing those with Sceptile Spirit Links. We're going to run 4 of those. Floatstone, I am actually not going to run a Floatstone. All of my things have a retreat cost of 1, apart from Sceptile and Mega Sceptile, which have a retreat cost of 2. But as I've said, I'm quite... I really want to be getting those energy cards into the graveyard, so I'm not going to be running a Floatstone in this deck. And this actually frees up quite a lot for us for what we could do. In fact, I may actually put in some max potions. I only have 2, but I'd probably only want to run 2 anyway. I've got 2 Nest Balls here. Allows us to search our deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto the bench. In fact, I'm going to put that to 1. Oh, I don't have another. Okay, well, we're going to try it with 2 then. What else do I need? I can't think of anything else. I've got the 4 VSC because I've got 4 Ultra Balls, 2 Nest Balls. Max Potion, like I said, doesn't matter about discarding the energy, as we're going to be pulling it back out anyway. Okay, that's looking good. So we still have 2 spots. So what I may actually do is go with a single Spinarak Ariados line, a 1-1 line. It's risky. If they go into the graveyard, we actually don't have any way of pulling them out. If they go into the prize cards, we won't know where they are, but I'm going to try it. I'm also going to do what I said. I am going to run 3 Forest Giant Plants, and I'm going to run a Shrine of Memories. So with that, we're going to save it. We'll choose that coin. We'll go with a grass deck box and those sleeves. Save it. I've saved it as template. Oh well. I'll edit that quick. Leratis Sceptile. Save. Yes, we do want to save it. Okay. So now let's hit the VS ladder and see how we do. Where is it? As you can see, I haven't done too much on the VS ladder yet, so I'm going to be doing some grinding on that soon. Magma King. Hopefully he's not running a fire deck, otherwise we may be in trouble. If it's Rainbow Road, this deck fares fairly well against Rainbow Road as it's quite fast. You have enough stadiums that you can shrink their bench space down. So let's see, he's going first. We get a fairly decent starting hand. We'll drop the Sceptile and the Spinarak down. Yeah, I definitely want to get those down just in case we get End in the first turn. If we don't get End, we've actually got a very nice setup. We'll drop the Nest Ball, get a Fomantis, drop the Sceptile Spirit Link, use the Ultra Ball with the 2 energies to pull a Shaman out. Hope we hit some more energies. So he's potentially an Umbreon GX there. Maybe he's an Evolution Weakness there. So that'll be interesting. A lot of decks don't actually run the Flareon, they run the Vaporeon and Jolteon. Oh, maybe he's a Gumshoes there. Oh no, here we go. Umbreon GX. Yes. So Umbreon GX actually cannot do too much damage to us. So absolutely fine with that. Okay, right, well, let's drop the Nest Ball, we'll grab out. Ooh. I am going to. I need the ability to pull the cards out sorted soon. So we'll get rid of these 2 and pull out Shaman. Got the Shaman. We have 2 bench space left. 1 more Sceptile. And 1 Lurantis. And we get 5 Giant Plant. I'm not going to evolve just yet. I don't think. Is there any point in... Let's just hit him with a Sleep Poison. Let's hope we get it. No! Well, just our luck. We're going to save that Lysander. So there we go, there's Gumshoes. He's going to be having a look at my hand. It's 0 on the Timer Ball and Sycamores. So we are stuck with this hand. Unless we ourselves get a Lysander or something similar. There's the Flareon, which certainly makes things more difficult. If I could get... If I manage to chop... Okay, it's only 60. If I manage to top deck... No. So there's no worries there. Oh. That will, if he uses the GX, knock us out. If he gets a DCE, we get knocked out. This is a very bad match. We have to hit with the Sleep Poison and hope that we get heads this time, which we don't. So this match may already be close to over. So there's a Kukui. That's the extra 20. Could only hit with the strafe again, I think. Is it strafe? So yeah, you can only hit with strafe. Or you can go for the dark ball. So let's get the evolution down. I can make him wasted energy. It's not like I've got anything else going on for myself. Let's just be done with that. We have... This deck is meant to be very fast and we hit absolutely nothing. Hit none of our draw supporters. Oh, there we go. Rainbow energy. Interesting. Nest ball. Pull out maybe another Gumshoes. Yungoos even. Yep, there we go. And he is going to bring out the Umbreon. Hit strafe again. Yep. 60 weakness damage. Pull the Flareon back out. There's a Fermantis. There's a Lurantis. Doesn't help us whatsoever. I'm going to let him know how stuck I am. He's probably got an N in hand and doesn't want to use it because he knows how stuck I am. This is looking like a loss, unfortunately. Rather annoyingly. There's the 180. Well, sorry, Shay. Yeah, no. Shaman, you're useless. You're taking up bench space. Shrine of Memories. I'm just actually going to concede here. That was an awful, awful game. Well, let's see. Let's go edit it. Nothing really helps us for consistency in terms of Pokemon. What? We take out. Is there anything that can help us? Maybe if I could get... Yes, I know it's probably above it. I'll put another Lillian. See if that helps. Drop down. Just drop down a Pokemon Center Lady. Let's see how that works. Okay, let's go back to the ladder. Oh, so this is a water deck. So maybe we'll maybe we'll do better against this one. I lost the coin flip again. I seem to have been losing every single coin flip so far. Well, it's a fairly decent start. We get a mulligan as well. Ends there, which is nice. Yeah. So Mega Blastoise deck. Well, this will definitely be interesting. Definitely be interesting. Let's see how things go. Yes, I would like an extra card. An Ultra Ball. That's quite good. Leads with a Regice. That could be troubling. Let's get that down, that down. I'm going to pull his Blastoise out. I'm going to drop that on there. And then I'm going to hit it with Sleep Poison. I'm going to wait until next turn to use the Ultra Ball. I don't mind losing one Mega Sceptile, but I don't want to lose two immediately, and I want to keep the end for draw. Crushing Hammer, probably get ahead here. No. Wow, first time a coin flip has actually gone in our favour. He gets the Sycamore, so here he drops down. What's he draw? 2 VS Seekers. That's tough. That is nasty. Dax Elixir. Charge up with Regice. Nope, it's a whiff. So he hits the Ultra Ball, probably pull out, if he's got nothing else to do, he may pull out a Mega Blastoise, just drop it, end his turn. Manaphy, free retreat. So he'll drop a Water Energy onto the Blastoise and use the free retreat to get out of there. Which is absolutely fine. We've got another Lysander and 4 Seekers in our deck to pull out that Manaphy. His free retreat. So there it is, a Splash Energy. Got a Bizzle Hand. Pulls in 3 more. Roaring Seas to get rid of that last bit of damage. I could do with our Forest Giant Plants. Right, so Ultra Ball away, 1 of that and an N to pull out. Oh. He has decided that he doesn't want to try. I'm just going to quickly go into the settings. Pull that down a bit. Okay, we'll actually carry on with that. We'll see if we can get a proper game and whether we can get some stuff set up. Right, to turn 2 there. So I'll call the coin flip, I'll probably go second again. I'd like to go first, as I can start hitting things on turn 2 if I hit the right cards. Let's wait and see. Oh wow, yes, we actually won one. Yes, I would very much like to go first. So our hand, our opening hand. Oh dear. No draw support. No extra bench Pokemon. Just poor little Spinarak. Well, there's a Kukui. I'm going to have to use that. Let's drop the Forest Giant Plant to put the energy on him so we've got the retreat. We'll drop the Kukui, see what we get. And 3 Spirit Links. Oh. Well, at least we've got the VS Seeker for Kukui next turn. Oh. Bursting Balloon onto the Mew. DCE. Another Mew. An N there. Fantastic. Oh, thank you very much. I was so stuck. It's untrue. Oh, there we go. That is a nice hand. That is a very nice hand. Our Spinarak will likely go down here, which will be annoying, but... Oh yeah, we'll lose the game. Oh well. Nothing can be done about that. So let's play one last game. See... Well, actually, we'll maybe try another few. We've had 2 very short games now. I want to get 3 full-length games in. Tails. We just cannot catch a break today, and I guarantee we get an awful hand here as well. Well, we got enough draw support. I'll definitely be Enning rather than Sycamore there. They're going to choose their starting Pokemon. And it's a steel deck. It could be Mega Scizor, Solgaleo. Let's see. Tauros and Dragonite. Interesting. Well, let's see how this goes. Why do I keep getting all of my Spirit Links right at the start? Well, at least this is a nice setup. So drop that. I've got a second Starmie, so I'm actually going to drop both of those to pull out. Oh no! Ooh. Well, that's a misplay. I meant to click show field. Oh well, let's drop that. Put that on there. Put that on there. And then pull out that onto the set tile. I wanted to pull a Lurantis into my hand. At least we've got Lily there. Although it may be better off. Maybe more worthwhile using Lysander the Dragonite. Keeping that Fomantis out. Good, gets the tails. Well, this looks like it might be an energy denial deck there. So I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Scizor or Mega Scizor, due to its second attack allowing you to remove special energies. So he's probably going to pull out my my Sceptile. It's with the Horn attack for 16. Well, let's see. Is it a risky play? It's a bit of a risky play. I could get the guaranteed 60, or I could try and go for the paralysis or sleepy, but no. Why do I even bother? It appears that nothing's ever going to go my way. So he drops DC on it. Oh, gets a switch as well. Goes for a Horn attack. Well, we have that now, at least. We can't get knockout. Actually, yes, we can. So if we retreat, and then Max Potion, and then Lily. Also, right, let's drop that on there. Drop 5 Giant Plants. Drop that. Okay, well, we're actually getting somewhere this time. If we hit with a Flower Supply, 30 damage for each damage counter on it means it would only hit 120. We can hit it with that and then hit with a Chlorosize GX next turn. If we attach 1 energy to Sceptile, 1 energy to Lurantis, let's see what he hits with the Great Ball. Pidgeot. So it seems like a deck full of the EX cards that he's pulled himself, maybe. So his Dragonite is nearly fully charged. He'll probably hit with... He'd be stupid to use his Mad Ball GX attack now. He's going to hit with a Horn attack. Good. Right. Do I care about these 2 Spirit Links? Absolutely not. Let's just get a fresh hand. Oh. Right. Oh, there's another Lurantis. Let's see. I probably not going to need another Lurantis. Let's get another energy into the discard. And pull out. Click show playback this time. I do? I can pull out a Starmie. In fact, I am going to pull out a Starmie. I'm going to drop that on there. Drop that on Sceptiles. Sceptile's now charged up for next turn. I don't have any Pokemon down there that I'm too fussed about bringing up just yet. I'm just going to... Yeah. So I'm just going to hit with the Chlorocycle GX. And hit for 150, take out the Tauros, as it doesn't have a Fighting Fury belt just yet. Take the top two prizes here. We get an N and a Max Potion. Well, he can hit for 130, which doesn't kill us. Even with a Fighting Fury belt, it doesn't kill us. And what we can do is... Do we retreat? Yes. We retreat for Mega Sceptile. Use Starmie. Space Beacon. Let's get rid of that Staryu. Pull out 2 energies. I did that in the wrong order. Right, well, let's Kukui this turn. See what we get. Well, let's drop that. Let's get our Sceptile. Drop a Spirit Link onto it. And then we're going to use Jagged Saber. Hit for 120. Attach 1 energy to this Lurantis here. Fully heal it. And then let's attach that one to Sceptile. We've hit it. We have hit the healing loop. It's only taken 4 games. He can discard that all he likes. I can pull up energies for days. There we go. So we now have our second Mega Sceptile up, and there it is, the victory. He realises he's too far behind, and yep, absolutely amazing. Apparently my MVP was Lurantis. I guess it was, but that Sceptile Jagged Saber. Wow. Well, let's try and get one more game in. Let's see how that goes. What did we get? Is it an uncommon chest, I think? Well, let's play another game. We'll go and see what that uncommon chest was before we sign off this video. Oh, another water deck. Water and normal, and he has advantage apparently. Well, I guess he probably does with the ELO that this deck's got. Let's call heads again, probably hit tails. Oh, yes, finally. Yeah, we go first. Brilliant. Greninja break. Oh, this will be fun. Oh, he's got no more basics. Well, let's just drop that down. Let's see. This could go one way or the other. There he is. Silent Lab doesn't affect us. No, because it only affects basics, and Starmie isn't a basic. Neither is Ariados, actually. So, this game, I may not want to play... In fact, I don't want to play Lurantis this game. I don't even want to be playing Ariados. The only other Pokemon I'm going to want out will be Starmie. He will only ever be able to hit us for 80 per turn. So we should be very, very good to go. Let's find out. After me saying that this deck was built as a Greninja Break counter, we're going to see whether it is a good Greninja Break counter. Oh, he starts off with the Talonflame, of course he does. Well, let's see. I don't want to ruin. I don't want to waste all of that stuff just yet. Let's just end. Let's see what we get. There's our Sceptile. Gonna drop another Starmie just in case. I'm gonna use the Shame It now. See what else I can get. So I need to be setting up as quickly as possible. This is a Sycamore hand if I ever saw one for next turn. But for now, do I retreat? Do I leave it out? I will leave it out. I'm not too fussed about that style you get knocked out now that I have that second one on the bench. I may leave it out as fodder until... Okay, there's the flag one. Fine, get rid of that energy, I really don't mind. I'd rather you got rid of that now. There's Aero Blitz. Pulls 2 cards. I am going to end this turn. I'm going to use that VS Seeker, pull out the end, because he is going to have 2 cards in his hand that he wants, which are likely something to switch Froakian and maybe a Frogadier with its ability to, with water duplicates to pull out all his Frogadiers. So I don't want that happening, so let's end his hand away and hope that he doesn't get it again. There's our Mega Sceptile, so we'll drop that. Our first Mega Sceptile, I should say. We're going to Ultra Ball away the 2 Fomantis. As I said, I'm not going to actually play the Fomantis or Lurantis lines. And I am going to pull up... I do need 2 Mega Sceptiles, but I also need a way to get the... I need a way to get my energies back out my discard, so I'm going to pull that out. Drop Starmie there. And then I will be done with my turn. We may be a bit stuck next turn. So he hits the dive ball anyway, which is rather annoying. Gets a Frogadier. Free retreat to get that out onto the battlefield, 1 energy, and he gets 4 Frogadiers on his bench. So we're going to have to start looking about hitting him quite soon for damage, or we will be screwed. Pure and simple. Oh. So he drops an energy. Aero Blitzes again by Staryu. Surprised he didn't bring the Frogadier out just yet. But he obviously feels that he needs more cards in his hand than he has, and would rather that than the water duplicates out. Does Frogadier have free retreat? No, it doesn't. It does require 1 card for retreat, 1 energy. So I guess it's probably the smarter play. Yeah, probably. Well, let's find out. I'm going to lead with Mega Sceptile. Oh, well, perfect. I am going to pull 2 energy out of... What? Oh, okay. Well, let's hit with Jagged Saber. And we'll attach that onto the Starmie so that it has free retreat if it ever needs it. We'll see what his plan of action is here. My guess would be he's going for another Frogadier here, maybe? No, he's just going to go straight for the Greninja. Maybe he doesn't know how to play it quite so well. Or maybe it's a weird way to go about it, unless he... When he has another Frogadier in hand that he can put onto that, retreat the Talon Flame, and use water duplicates that way. No, he's going for a Wally. Which one? The Frogadier to get Frogadier? No? Okay, interesting. Well, let's see if he realises what a Mega Sceptile does with its healing loop. Does he try and go for a giant water shuriken? Yes! This is what I'm talking about. People who play Greninja Break, they don't realise that giant water shuriken doesn't hit Mega Sceptile. And what's he got? He's got 170 health. What's his weak? What's he weak to? Can't see. He is weak to grass. So that is going to go down next turn to a Jagged Saber, and he will have achieved nothing. Nothing at all. Has he realised? Will he? What's he going to do? Will he Light Slash? Right. Well. I've got no way to get enough energy out of the graveyard. Yeah. Graveyard. I keep saying that. I can pull one out, but I can't attach it to myself. I can only attach it to my benched Pokemon. So there isn't actually any point to do that here. In fact, I'm just going to hit it with the Jagged Saber. 200 damage, weakness. I have nothing in my hand to attach, so we'll click done and take the prize. There's the victory. He's realised that he cannot actually hit me for enough damage. Well, there we have it. Let's take one last look at this deck before we go and open that uncommon chest. Let's go and have a look. Oh. So, our Lurantis deck. So here we have it. Lurantis GX, Mega Sceptile EX. Super Healing Loop combination. Very good at pulling energies out the discard pile. I had a horrible stretch of luck in those games. It was nice getting a Greninja Break matchup for you guys to see somebody throwing a giant water shuriken at Mega Sceptile and him shrugging it off like nothing happened. In terms of the reliability of the deck, I'd probably only give it a B rating. It's not a tier 0 deck. It's not top class, but it is fun to play. It's very anti-meta. What changes would I make? I'm not sure at the minute. Check out the video on Friday. I'll be doing a set tournament on Friday, and I may have made some changes by that point, and I might try and get an extra Spinarak Ariados line in somehow. Maybe drop down a Mega Potion and a Super Rod. Super Rod hasn't actually proven to be too useful here. In terms of reliability, there's not that much that I can think to add to get more draw. I think I just managed to hit horrendously bad draws. Maybe you could use a Rangaroo, or try and get in a 1-1 line of Octillery instead of the Spinarak Ariados. Or you could drop down to a 2-1 line of Staryu Starmie, drop out the Shaman and drop out the Spinarak and Ariados, and add a 2-2 line of Sushi Master of Octillery in. But in total, in retrospect, I think I'm quite happy with this deck list, and I will be trying it in a tournament on Friday, and we will see how we get on. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see. The next deck that I'll build, if I don't get any comments from people asking me to try and build a specific deck with their favourite card, will be a Solgaleo GX deck. Not 100% what I'll be putting it with, but it'll probably be with Mega Scizor, Solgaleo Mega Scizor, as the Ultra Road ability on Solgaleo allows you to switch from the bench very easily, and then you can use Shrine of Memories to use Scizor EX's other attack to hit for 120, 130, I can't remember exactly how much it is, every turn. or you could discard the stadium, or you could discard special energies, and then we'll probably have lots of enhanced hammers and crushing hammers and use energy denial. Maybe have some slow kings on the bench to move their energy around to places they don't want it to be. So it'll be a mix of energy acceleration and denial. So we'll see. Like I said, leave me a comment if you want to see something else. Otherwise, keep training to become the Pokemon Master you know you can become. Goodbye.